Hello, Ben.
Hello. Hello.
We are back in Skyrim. Can you remember where we're up to with Skyrim?
We killed the dragon.
We did kill a dragon. And we Can you remember what it was left with us having to do?
No.
That's fine. I can.
We've got our friend, haven't we?
They want us to speak to the Greybeards. Greybeards are the
Why?
people
Oh,
at the
yeah.
top of that big old mountain there. You see that castle at the top of that
Yeah.
mountain? They want us to go there. So we're going to do that.
Hey!
You might notice that there's a few ever so slight changes. I'm now playing with keyboard and mouse, which I prefer, so I understand the controls better. But also, even more importantly, with the update that happened today, it seems to have activated the mods that I'd put on.
Oh god.
Nothing
We're
major.
wearing funny hats.
Nothing major, but for example, our inventory, which lags a teeny tiny bit, is now a bit easier to work with.
Cool.
I think we can have more than one companion.
Uh-huh.
And there may be some quirky people on the way, or that we bump into when we on our way up this mountain.
You there? We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay.
Who are you looking for?
She's
That's
likely
foreigner.
not you. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will. We're looking for a
Racist.
fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A
Right.
red
To be
guard.
fair, it's people that are the same as they are, from the same place as them. So it's foreign to
Definitely.
here,
Cannot
but not
hide
foreign
from
to
us
them.
forever.
Oh, come on. I fucking did this.
I know my way to High Hrothgar like it's the back of my hand. Because it is. There it is.
Do you have news? of our
Rachel
quarry?
Adedeji. Okay, love that name. Can't help but feel like. Oh, there it is.
This is shit.
It's not a great website.
No, it's not.
But, so for context, whilst we are recording, Ben is in the process of entering a competition that I've
Yes?
given him the means to enter without
Need
much,
something?
without as much hassle as it would be. I think it's a fair way of putting that.
Oh, yeah.
It's a puzzle competition where you solve a puzzle and then you have a chance to win 2.5, 1,000, or 2.5 grand, 1,000, or 500.
I have successfully entered the competition.
I would like to reiterate, if you do win, please give me something. Unless I have also won, in which case, you know.
Why would I give you anything? I solved it myself.
Okay, how did you
I'm
solve
trying
it? What's the nature of a puzzle?
Well, it was one of those crosswords, wasn't it? And then you had the little number squares in between some of the words. You had to pick the letters out. And it made a word, and the word was dog.
You are incorrect. That is not the nature of a puzzle.
No, I am correct.
No, you're not correct. Because it was
I
one
am,
where...
because I solved the puzzle.
No. Do you know why you're not correct? It's because it was a jig word.
What do you need?
No, it's not.
It's a jig
You mean
word.
a jigsaw?
No, I mean a jig word. Which
Oh,
is
Jordan.
slowly shaping up to me, or quickly shaping up to be my favourite type of puzzle.
Why don't you leave the puzzles to the experts? How about that?
You know, you really are a twat sometimes. You know, just I don't ask a lot.
You can have a bit of it, yeah.
Thank you. I've earned it. It took me like 20 minutes to do that puzzle.
Hmm. Then you can have 20 of the pounds.
Is someone there?
You know, Netflix or Amazon Prime are doing their own version of the Prince Andrew interview.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Seems a ridiculous thing to do.
it does.
Why are they doing that, considering there's already been one done?
Well, I think that sort of thing was produced in tandem.
Oh, okay.
But no, it is. I mean, it's sort of pointless.
I need to change some of these settings because it's a bit.
It's been done.
I don't know how to change it. There's too many adventurers on the road. It's like there's no.
Oh, did you
Who the
need...
hell is that?
What can I do for you? I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the... You have heard of the gourmet.
I have.
Then you know that gourmet keeps his... For all... You know, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now.
Maik wishes you well.
No one likes Mike.
Much snow in Skyrim. Enough snow. Maik does not
It feels weird seeing so many adventurers out and about, because it means that the roads are quite safe, actually.
Well, that's always a good sign
What is?
that the roads are safe.
Yeah, but it's weird, because normally you get attacked by quite a few things on air. So, did you want to head up to this top of this thing that's going to have a necromancer, or do you want to just carry on down the road the way we need to go?
Let's go down the road.
Cool. I don't think we're going to get attacked by anything off the beaten path. It is that one. Cool. We're going to get attacked by some people at this upcoming tower. There's not a lot we can do about it. In fact, I'll show you on the map where we're going. Oh, no, not there. There we go. We're heading to Ivarstead, which means we're going to be following the road round. What road round? To Ivarstead, and we're climbing up a mountain. And I don't know how far we'll get on the actual journey to the... Oh, shit, where did they come from?
Oh my god.
These roads aren't as safe as I thought they were. Go on, Lydia. Kick his ass. There we go. She's not completely good for nothing. She's good for something.
Another.
I've got a topic if you want one.
There's been another school shooting in America. Yeah, go on.
Another one since yesterday.
No, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Go on. No, I don't want to concern, although frankly, statistically, it's likely. I don't want to concern any viewers. I mean, yesterday I was filming, i.e. Wednesday.
Yeah,
Last
Wednesday the 4th of November. September, sorry.
Oh god, if there's another one then, that's your fault.
No, it's not. Not much. So anyway, the topic I've got. What turned 20 years old this week? Do you know?
September 2004. What was going on back then? Don't know.
X Factor turned 20.
Did it really?
Yes, it did. Isn't that a weird thing? It being 20 years old.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't mean to pick that up. I didn't mean to pick that up.
Yeah.
Jesus. I forgot we were called Horatio everyone comes to. Don't want the fair armour. They're worse than what we've got. I don't know what I've just picked up, but we don't need. Fine, we'll just sell it when we get to it. Right, there's a whole bunch of blokes here that want to fight. Silly bastard. Yeah, I mean, 20 years. Can you remember many of the winners? Like, in all seriousness?
One Direction, they won, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or were they one of those people? Yeah, I know Susan Boyle came second.
So she was
in,
Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, I know she came second. There's a fair few people that came second and did well, I think. There was that Steve guy, the first winner, who now sings on cruise ships.
Lucrative work if you can get it.
Well,
You have a literal captive audience.
Alexander Armstrong.
I don't think he did X Factor, did he?
Alexandra.
Alexandra Berg. Yeah, she was. She did.
I saw a video that suggested that the reason why most X Factor winners don't make it is because we know too much about them. We sort of expect our big stars to be distant in a way. You know, they're not. The people on X Factor are made human because that's the point of the show, is that we identify with them in some way and see normal people becoming stars.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, whereas proper big stars are sort of, in a way, always stars, you know? Which I thought was, you know, some of the magic is lost, which I get, and I sort of agree with. Can you name many winners?
No. It's not something I really like. It's not a TV show I've paid that much attention to over the years. In all fairness, you know, I'm not. And I was never really a fan. They were making a point of some of the funny moments that have happened over the years on the radio. So
right. Wagbo.
Wagbo?
Wagner.
I thought he was Britain's Got Talent as well.
No, it was X Factor.
Was he really?
Honey G.
No, I'm not familiar with him. Not by name.
Was Honey
Anyway.
G Britain's Got Talent? No. She was the rapper who looked like David Cameron and was very white and lived in Surrey or something.
Oh, okay. There was the one who I can't. They did. I see. The trouble is, I can't think of what actually happened in any of these things. Right? It's just people that have been on it and have been fucking awful. Generally, that's the bulk of it. Do you see the slight glow on these books?
Yeah.
That is a thing that I've put in place so that it makes it easier to know what books we've read and which ones we haven't.
Yeah.
Still a little mod. You get a thing for certain books. You get like skill bonuses and that. So it's worth having a look at some of them.
We'll do like quality of life mods, you know.
Yeah, well, that's most of what I've done. I know how to lockpick.
There was Ignog Quig, or whatever the fuck his name was.
I know how to actually lockpick. Fucking thing. So
Bloody,
I learned.
he's changed.
I taught myself how to lockpick.
You don't look great.
Did you not?
Well, you didn't look too good to begin with, you know. Hey, bloody ho, bloody hey.
So yeah, 20 years old, X Factor this week. That's crazy to me, but yeah, it is what it is.
God, who'd have a kid?
Oh, I mean, I did.
Oh, no, that was a... Well, he's a charming chap.
Cooking.
How is he?
Yeah, he's fine.
Is he alright? Doing okay?
Yeah, he's happy enough. He's started school again this week.
Oh,
Year 5 now.
gosh.
I know.
He's not far off secondary school.
No, he's not.
Think he'll go to university?
I don't know. Potentially, but there's a lot of stuff that needs to change between now and then.
He'd have to get taller, wouldn't he?
And older.
That's true, they don't let children in university. Unless
Apparently,
you're really, really clever.
apparently we need to start talking about whether he's going to take the 11 plus or not.
Oh, God.
I know.
I really fucking hate that.
What, that's a conversation, or that it might...
Well, just the 11 plus.
Yeah.
I suppose it makes sense in a way. Yeah, but it's just a shitty IQ test.
Yeah, basically. That
I
has the
failed
potential
it.
to
You
define
failed
one.
it.
I didn't take it, it was different.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's a different process in Peterborough, which is where I was at that time. So, you know, I can't. There was a test that I took, but it is a different test. It's a different process. I didn't take the same test that you took. And to be fair, there wasn't this whole culture of, oh hey, let's take this test and see how well, whether you're specifically good enough to get into a specific school that's better, right? Which is how it is here, isn't it? Let's be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I did fail mine. Didn't like it, couldn't really give a shit.
Oh, I've lost the fucking sounds.
Very well at secondary school.
Hang on. Technical difficulties.
Are we cutting this?
Yeah, we'll cut this. That's why I said hang on.
Here we go.
It's really annoying me that this keeps happening. Video capture, okay. Oh, don't forget you got connections round.
I do, yeah. I'm going to get on to that. I've got one thing I want to say and then going to do the connections round.
That's fair enough. Properties, monitor and output. That's better. Okay, cool. You can still see, can't you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now come along.
Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, but we're back now. Carry on if you will,
Brother,
Will,
I think
about
he's
this
telling the truth.
whole
Well,
testing
we're
thing.
talking
I'm not going anywhere. Now back
Oh,
off before
no,
I
we're
do
talking about
something
music.
drastic.
She doesn't have the scarf.
Yeah, we're talking about the X Factor.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were still talking about the
Well, you
test
may
for school.
I have nothing more to add. You may remember that Oasis are back.
Ah, yes. Yes. Or we're coming
And
back at least.
Yes. I think I mentioned my co-worker was keen to get tickets to that.
Didn't have any luck.
He managed it.
Oh, really?
Yes, she's got standing seats.
Oh, there's not really
Not
seats then,
standing
have they?
seats. Yeah, she's got standing tickets.
Murrayfield or whatever it is.
What?
At Murrayfield or whatever it is for place.
It's
You-
at Wembley, Wimbledon.
No,
What is it?
It'll be Wembley if it's.
Wembley. Yeah. Yeah, and she'll probably take video. So I, in essence, will be going
No, you won't.
to an oasis, to
Yeah.
the oasis. Come on, isn't that something? I'll get to see him live.
Ah,
Amazing.
Ben, you'll do anything to avoid that feeling of FOMO, won't you? It was. Shall we talk about why it was such a remarkable thing that maybe they might not have got tickets? So we're going to because that's one of my topics, and it's
Well,
it's connected.
yeah, I think she
Have I
did
got the
mention
wrong
this. If I think it's the thing you're going for, apparently they were in the queue
Yeah,
and they kept getting kicked out.
yeah, that's a thing. Yeah,
And there were some people who apparently were being accused of being bots
yep,
and blocked.
that is what I'd heard.
She said that her husband went into it and suddenly found himself at the front of the queue. I think he was number second, and then he got kicked out, and he went back into it again. He found himself at the top.
Oh, that's not bad then. Yeah, because that would shit you up at first, but
Yeah.
the lads were trying to get tickets, and they managed to, across the whole day of trying, they managed to get 4 tickets, and it wasn't even one of them that actually got it. It was one of them's sister.
Oh, so they're going too, are they?
Some of them are going, yeah.
Oh,
Not
well,
all
that's
of
not quite. That's not quite as special, really, is it? If every fucker's going.
I mean, there was quite a lot of tickets available across for, what was it, 11 dates or something?
Hmm.
I mean, I didn't even bother trying. One, I wouldn't have been able to justify affording it, and 2, it's not that big a deal to me. You know? It's not going to be a long-lasting. Can I give this signpost? Isn't that helpful? But it points the way to the place where we want to go to.
Isn't it just? That's handy. Thank
Yeah.
you to whoever put that there. Shout out.
Shout out to Keegan the Builder from Rorikstead, who put all this effort into the signage on the streets of Skyrim. Yeah, so the tickets were a nightmare. Apparently there was dynamic pricing. People are complaining about the dynamic pricing, raising the prices from like 100 quid to like 300 quid or whatever. Look at that moon. I was about to say that moon looks really fake, but of course it is, because it's a fucking video game.
Yeah, the trees don't look too sharp either.
But like, you get what I mean, though, don't you? Compared to like the land, it just doesn't. Look
Yeah, I
quite right.
guess.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't think there's a mod about it, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, dynamic pricing. There's been all sorts of statements about it not being Liam or Noel's fault. And could you name any of the other people that are in Oasis without googling it?
There's more than 2.
Yeah.
Is there another Gallagher brother?
No, I don't think so.
Is there a humble, self-effacing Gallagher brother?
I nearly did a connections round actually, where it was going to be the less famous members of bands.
Oh, that's good. Like
But
Pete Best.
Yeah, Pete Best would have been one of the later connections. Yeah.
You know what the
probably.
Beatles were called before they were called the Beatles?
Yeah, but I can't remember what it is. It's for something men, isn't it?
The Quarrymen.
Quarrymen, that's it. Thank you, Rabbit, for this sustenance that you have provided. Truly, we are grateful. Oh.
Well,
As well. Look,
I
you've
do
got-
have a what?
You've got a connection, haven't you?
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Right.
do. I've got a connections round. Now, I don't expect you to get this.
Okay, that's fine, because I don't expect you to get mine either.
You may or may not. The point. That's not really the point. It's one of those where I'm gonna get you to guess some after the fact,
Okay.
right? Okay. It's about how much information I give you.
Okay.
Okay.
As much as you're prepared
Um,
to give.
Greetings, Bob.
Bisquick.
Okay.
Theo's holiday.
You're
Yep.
weary.
And
I
Scott
have
Tenorman
something to
must
help you
die.
relax, if you're interested.
What's that one? Last one, sorry.
Take a look.
Scott Tenorman must die.
Are these all revenge stories?
No.
Okay.
There is not
Alright.
currently a problem.
Okay.
Alex, week 8,
Yep.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay. Okay.
You may get this, I don't know.
Two things. Did
Yeah.
my about halfway through that last lot, my original thought was that these are Savage Chickens titles. But since then, that last one made me think that maybe these are Bob's Burgers episode titles.
No.
Oh, okay. Do you understand why I thought Tyrannosaurus Rex might be it?
Well, yeah, I do understand that. Yeah, I think there's a
Okay.
character called Tina.
There is. There's absolutely the one who would be a dinosaur.
Consider Helen,
Okay.
Maud's Dilemma, My Screw Up, and This Extraordinary Being.
Are they episode titles?
Yes,
Okay, so now it's a matter of working out what the TV show is. Then.
maybe.
Okay. Is it Scrubs?
One of them is Scrubs.
Okay, so that's my screw up then, I think, is probably Scrubs.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's where I was thinking it from, I think. Because I
Yeah,
recognise
and full disclosure, Tyrannosaurus Rex is a Bob's Burger episode.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you know, that's good. I feel vindicated. Maud's Dilemma is presumably a Simpsons one.
No, Maud's Dilemma is, believe it or not, an episode of Maud,
Oh, okay.
the B. Arthur sitcom.
I'm not familiar with it.
I'll keep going. Mrs. George Devereaux,
Yeah.
Pizza Delivery,
Yeah.
War and Peace,
Okay.
and Never Bathe on Saturday.
Are these the best episodes of these TV shows?
I'm going to give you that.
Okay.
This
Rated the
is
best
ro-
then by someone.
This is Rolling Stones magazine 100 greatest TV episodes of all time.
Okay. 100 greatest TV episodes of all time. When was this
Yeah.
published?
This was published recently. This was published September 2nd.
Okay.
So I'm just going to very quickly go through what we've done. So Bisquick is Fargo.
Okay.
Theo's Holidays, The Cosby Show. Scott Tenorman was Dies, of course, South Park. There is currently not a problem with something called You're the Worst. Alex Week 8 is In Treatment. Bob's Burger, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Consider Helen is something called Enlightened. Maud's Dilemma from Maud. My Screw Up from Scrubs. This Extraordinary Being is from Watchmen. Miss George Devereaux, or Mrs. George Devereaux, is from The Golden Girls. Pizza Delivery is from SpongeBob. War and Peace is from Roseanne. And Never Bathe on Saturday, The Dick Van Dyke Show.
Okay.
San Junipero,
Hmm.
Black Mirror is also on here.
Yeah. But,
yeah.
Which one was that? Was that?
According to the rundown, there's a couple. Ideal Afterlife to be an 80s beach party town that never ends.
No, I've not seen that one. I've not seen many Black Mirror episodes because
Yeah.
I watched the season. It fucked my head up for a bit.
Yeah, I
Give me
don't
a bit
watch
of
it.
a soul funk, so I just-
There is a Doctor Who episode at number 82. Would you care to guess what they say the best Doctor Who episode of all time is?
Is it Old Who or New Who?
It's New Who.
Okay, I would hazard it. The question is, do I trust their judgment? I'm going to assume they're going to go with Power of the Doctor. Is it the one
No.
with the three with John Hurtin?
Not today.
No,
No. Okay. Is it Blink?
it is Blink.
Okay. So
They went the basic yet essentially
Passing
not
through on your way to
entirely
High
incorrect
Hrothgar.
one.
Mostly food. The graybeards.
I mean,
tend not
it's
to
a
get-
fair,
well,
you know,
it's kind of a trouble.
it's a fair
is, my legs don't
explanation,
work.
but
Really?
a fair decision to make.
Here,
But I
take this bag of supply. Honestly,
we're
I'm
helping
not
this
certain.
bloke take some
I've
supplies.
yet to
up
be
to-
allowed into the monastery.
Because these are the 7,000 steps now that lead up to the top of the mountain. I've not counted them. I don't know if there's actually 7,000.
The Game of Thrones episode at number 74.
Is
What
it?
would you say?
You see, I really, really, really like the one before the really dark one. Is it going to be the Battle of the Blackwater or whatever it is? The one where they?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I personally think that would have been the obvious choice, the best choice,
What,
the right
one,
choice.
The one where they blow up all the Stannis'
Yeah,
ships.
Blackwater is probably the best episode of Game of Thrones. I think.
It's definitely up there. You know, anyone who appreciates creative and successfully created things.
It's got great visuals, great tension, and the whole episode is essentially a bottle episode, just of that battle. But I'm gonna give it to you. It was A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Which
Oh,
is the
okay.
episode before. Yeah,
Yeah.
which resulted in a great deal of controversy because that's not the best episode of a Game of Thrones,
No,
frankly.
but I did really like it. You know, it is a good episode of Game of Thrones, given.
It's widely considered to be the last good episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that.
The original Star Trek, the original series.
I'm
City
not
on the Edge of
familiar
Forever.
with
I
this.
wasn't asking.
Okay.
City on the Edge of Forever, which I
Yeah.
think is the one I said was my favourite. It's been a while since I've seen the original series, but I think it is.
You could check
I could check. Let me check on the blog we have.
because we're old. Oh, which is a throwback to a comment from last week, the last video we recorded. Sundays, or this most recent Sundays.
Is it?
Sea of Thieves. Yes, we were talking about George R.R. Martin and how he has a blog. You said he wrote on his blog, and I said because he's
Right.
old. And I expected you to comment hours at the time, but you didn't. So
No, I
here
didn't
I am.
do that.
Get it.
Okay, where is it? God, this was a fair while ago. I wrote these.
It was. Let me guess. 20,
Right.
20?
21. Right, my favourite episode, according to this, is... Not Sitting on the Edge of Forever. Oh no, that's right, it's Balance of Terror.
Was City on the Edge of Forever quite high up on your list?
It was my second favourite.
Ah.
It's a really good episode. The gist is that Kirk... Well, Bones... Cut a long story short, Bones ends up going back in time, and Spock and McCoy go back to get him, and well, Spock and Kirk go back to get him, and Kirk falls in love with a woman and saves her life, but in doing so, it means that she's alive, so she's able to persuade the president, FDR, to be neutral in World War II, which leads to the Nazis taking over the world. So he has to let her die at the end, and it's great.
Oh, fair enough.
Let's see.
I would say probably the last episode of Breaking Bad is on there.
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you what the top 10 are.
Okay. Well, I will need the TV shows themselves, I think, because.
Well, you can either do the TV show, or I can either give you the TV show, or you can guess the TV show.
I think if you give me
come
the
to
TV
that.
show, I'll be able to maybe guess the episode quite reasonably for a lot of them.
I'll
If
give-
I've seen it.
well,
This is the hard part. Because, I've not seen every fucking TV show, so.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path
Yeah,
to
no
High...
fucking shit,
I have to
character.
wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thune be taught like any skill?
I've already fought like a dozen wolves to get up here. There's going to be a troll in a second. Right, in a second.
What do you think? What do you think the best friends episode is, according to this? At number 51.
The episode where they find out that they can't have kids.
They find out what?
When Monica and Chandler find out that they can't have biological children.
No.
No?
It is a Monica and Chandler thing, and people are finding out. In fact, the episode is called The One Where Everybody Finds Out.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. I would have thought that the emotional impact of finding out that effectively sterile was... Oh shit, I just died. We just got killed by this trust troll.
You silly goose.
Oh, I hope we don't spawn back too far.
There's an episode of The Last of Us here. Is this the gay one that was really
I don't know, I've not seen it.
controversial with arseholes? Where yeah, it is. Where Nick Offerman and Murray Bartlett play partners.
Yeah. It's quite an emotionally charged episode, from what I gather. Having not seen it. But, Nick Offerman is widely respected in TV. Oh, fuck's sake, Lydia. Don't stand in the way and then I won't accidentally throw an arrow at you. That's why people get upset with her, is because she gets in the way and they moan when she hits her.
Well, the TNG episode, number 43,
Yeah.
The Inner Light.
Is that all, the one where it's like, there were 3 lights or there were 4 lights?
No, no. The Inner Light is the one where they're going through space and a bright light comes and hits Captain Picard and he wakes up and he's on a planet and he basically lives life as a guy in this world and has a family and has a career. And it turns out at the end this planet suffered a huge ecological disaster and the bright light was a probe. It was basically a cultural log. And Picard essentially got their cultural experience, and none of it was real.
Oh, okay.
And he has a flute, and it's
the
very sad.
flute.
Yeah.
The flute he first plays it in his mind and then in real life.
Yeah. That Family Guy reference.
It is. They're on Family Family Fortune.
I,
or whatever.
I was in the server. Yeah.
Yes. Just a silly little.
Um.
Because they think he's a fucking idiot, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. I think it pairs very well with its sort of sequel episode lesson. God, I fucking love Star Trek, man. It's so good. I love it. I found a name today.
Yeah.
I encountered a woman called Kira Nerys.
Oh, okay.
That's Kira spelled Keira dash Nercicu. She was
Got
older than
ridiculous
DS9.
vocals.
But she was older than DS9.
Oh, dear.
She wasn't. It wasn't some, nerdy dad who found a way around, sneaking it past his mum or his wife.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 40, The Office, American Office.
I've not seen it still, so I can't overly help.
It's a weird choice. They've gone with the Dundies.
Okay.
They also describe Michael Scott as an unrepentant dickhead in the first series, which is fair enough. I feel like there's better episodes. I think Casino Night, where Jim and Pam kiss, is probably better.
Hmm.
It may well be the best one, quite frankly. I don't know.
Let's keep forgetting that we're called Horatio on Cumsler. We're not very, correct, are we? That's sometimes.
What, politically correct?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Horatio von Cumsler?
I don't know,
Passing
just
through on your way to
seems a
mostly
bit-
food.
It's
The
immature,
graveyards
but it's
tend
not-
to get out much.
You know.
Well, the trouble is, my legs are really. Here, take this bag of supply. Not today. I'm just not ready to.
Let me have a look what weapon we've got available before we do this, because what's the axe of right one? That's a two-handed weapon. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Climb to High Hrothgar. That isn't safe.
Whoopsie daisy. I don't know what the buttons of bookmark it is, because it's not there. This is problematic for me. That one. There we go. Okay. You're still there, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just looking through this list. Oh, Frasier at number 27.
What
The
we
episode
got?
they've chosen is The Ski Lodge,
Okay.
which is just a really great comic farce. But yeah, not my favourite episode, but a very, very good pick. A very fair pick.
I think it's probably a long shot, but are there any episodes of The Orville on there?
I don't think so. I haven't found one.
It would be a long shot.
At this point, I think we're too far into it. There is, however, an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer at number 22.
Okay, is it dead?
No.
What's it called? I'll tell you if I can. What happened in it.
The body.
Oh, that's the thing. It's the one where she discovers her mum dead. Oh, it's actually the one just after she discovers her mum's dead, because I actually sent you a picture from the clip at the end of the episode beforehand, and it's her mum laying on a couch, dead, and then she turns around, and they replay that moment again at the start of the next episode, and the whole thing is her trying to grasp the fact that her mother's died.
Huh.
And it's fucking terrible. And then she dies herself later on. And then she's back again, because they wouldn't let her die. And there's a whole thing where she was actually in heaven, but they think they've pulled her out of hell. So she was having a really fucking good time. She was actually content and happy and warm. She comments on being warm. And then her friends, thinking they were saving her, dragged her away from paradise. And they can never know. And I know that they find out not this next episode, but the episode after, in the musical one, because she sings about it.
Yes, once more with feeling.
Yes, which is a very good episode. I am very fond of it.
I briefly went through this earlier, and there's an episode of Mary Tyler Moore, the Mary Tyler Moore show at number 17, Chuckles Bites the Dust. And I read the synopsis and it seemed very funny. Apparently, I think it was about a TV network, Mary Tyler Moore show. Chuckles the Clown was like a minor character. He was, a clown, and I guess miserable, maybe, I don't know. The way he died, he was dressed as his popular character Peter Peanut while leading a parade, and quote, a rogue elephant tried to shell him.
Jesus Christ.
I just think it's just a funny idea. There's also a line. Ted Baxter, played by Ted Knight, worries that it could have been him. Murray, played by Gavin McLeod, replies, quote, somewhere out there is an elephant with your name on it.
Okay, yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Let's see, so... number 14, Succession, Connor's Wedding, where Logan Roy dies.
Okay.
Famously. Which, is great. I remember, I have never seen an episode of Succession, but when the last season came out, I used to check Reddit and see everybody's reactions, and I remember being blown away when I saw the reaction, when I saw the news that Logan had died.
I think it's very possible that we have lost Lydia.
She did.
Oh,
Get
no,
another one.
She is here.
Oh.
One of the advantages of the quality of life things is that there's a thing to bring all your active party members to you. So I'll just take advantage of that very quick thing. Just because otherwise, we're going to need her help when we fight this troll again. This troll that killed us last time.
I want to. Number 11 is the Twilight Zone episode.
Okay. I'm assuming it's not there. Something on the wing.
No, but
Okay.
you may well know of it. It's called The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street.
No, I'm
The
not.
plot is that in a suburban neighbourhood on Maple Street, or the power goes out
Okay.
one night, and they start wondering what the deal is, and some kid says, "Oh, it's aliens," because he's obsessed with comic books, and suddenly everybody's pointing fingers at everybody else, and before long there's a riot, and we pan to a cliffside, and it turns out it is aliens.
Yeah.
And they've turned off the power, and are demonstrating, as like a test, and one of them says to the other, see how quickly they turn on one another when you take away their comforts. And, it's a good episode.
True though. I'm gonna save here just in case it kills us again.
Right, top 10 time.
Okay, give me the TV show. If I've seen any of it, I'll see if I can guess the episode.
I'm not sure you're going to get many of these at all. I'll give you 2 because I think.
I should think I've not seen them. Most of them. It'll be my issue.
Well, I don't think you'll know most of these. Okay, right. It's, believe it or not, it's top 2.
Okay, well, just tell me the TV show for 10 onwards.
Okay, alright, okay.
Because I'd have seen some shit that you won't know I've seen.
Alright, fair enough, we'll give it a go. Okay, so number 10 is Atlanta.
Okay, I've not seen it.
And number 9 is The Shield.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
No, number 8 is Roots.
Yeah, I've not seen that either.
No.
Okay, fine. Maybe you're going to prove me right, but at least we'll know, yeah?
Number 7 is Cheers.
Uh,
Familiar are you with Cheers episodes?
Will it be the last episode?
No.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking far from the last episode, actually.
Is it the first episode?
It's in season 1.
Oh, okay. How many seasons did they do?
I don't know, to be honest.
Hang on, I wonder if I can bump my...
Number 6 is Mad Men.
Not seen that. Although Linda Cardellini's in that, so I really should watch it.
Number 5 is Seinfeld.
Okay.
Number
Not seen
4
that.
is number 4 is The Sopranos, and no, it's not the end episode.
That would be my immediate guess.
Number 3 is The Leftovers. And do you want me to give you the 2 that I think you might actually stand an outside chance of it being able to guess?
Yeah, go on then.
Right, number 2 is The Simpsons.
Okay.
What do they say the best episode of The Simpsons was?
It's going to be a relatively early episode, I would say.
Yeah.
It'll probably be in the first... I don't know, what is it, like the first 7 seasons of a... No,
I
first
wanna
4
say
seasons.
that. I think it's the general consensus is everything before the principal and the pauper.
Yeah, so that sounds about right. Can you tell me what season it's from?
Season 4.
Season 4, okay. Is it a Treehouse of Horror?
No.
Okay, because that would be interesting to me if it was.
Yeah, it would be.
Season 4, I'm trying to remember what happens in season 4. No. There's so many episodes to pick, and I don't know well enough what seasons they were into.
I haven't seen much of The Simpsons. It's an episode I'm vaguely familiar with, but I wouldn't. If you asked me to name like popular big Simpsons episodes, I wouldn't have named it. Apparently, it's a big one.
Is it a Stonecutter one, by any chance?
No.
Okay.
The one where it's called Last Exit to Springfield. It's about Homer trying to negotiate a new union contract for Mr. Burns that will allow the nuclear plant employees to keep their dental plan, while Lisa adjusts to the cheap braces she's forced to wear.
I am familiar with that one, actually. Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I do know it.
It's got a bit where Homer's thinking it's a dental plan, Lisa needs braces. Dental plan, Lisa needs braces. Another quote is, "So I tied an onion to my belt," which was the style at the time.
Yes. Abe Simpson.
Yes. Mr. Burns has a room full of 1,000 monkeys typing on 1,000 typewriters.
Oh, it was the blessed of times. It was the blessed of times.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Honestly, I probably. I mean, they do mention Marge versus the Monorail here.
I do like
Which
that.
it's probably one I would have. I haven't seen it, I don't think, which is probably one I would have suggested.
How have you not seen that episode?
I haven't seen a lot of The Simpsons.
I'd have thought you'd have seen that one. Like,
I honestly
that
think
one's
I
famous
should-
enough that I've seen a recent piss take of
I know.
the song
I know.
taking the piss out of Nintendo.
I should probably. At some point, I'm probably going to end up buying the first few seasons of The Simpsons on DVD or something and just watching them all. But
I wouldn't bother buying
anyway. And number 1 is a Breaking Bad episode.
it. Okay, so you got 2 options when it comes to Breaking Bad, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You have the
I
last
think
one.
I know what you're going to say. Maybe.
Or you have the one for plane crash.
That's basically why. Yeah.
I think it's called ABQ. The one
No,
for
it's
plane
not
crash.
that. Well, it's not that one,
Okay.
which means it must be.
I'm trying to. Is it Felina? It's called. Or
It
something
is
like-
called Felina. I'm sure it's called Felina.
It's the last
it's
one.
not
Of it,
that-
is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, did
It's
you
called
need to-
Ozymandias.
Oh, okay, but it's not the one I was thinking.
And
of then.
I wonder whether it's. No, it's not. So Ozymandias is like part way through.
I just want to, before you go on, can we Do you want to have a quick look at these people better here? Would you like to hazard a guess at who I've let mod content add to the game?
Yeah.
Go on then. Have a look.
Why? Is that Ninja?
No. Just look,
that-
look at them all and try and work out who they all are based on.
Well, it's sort of a I can't really make them out. There's the guy with the massive bow.
Okay.
There's one
I
guy
can't-
looks like a ninja.
I can't get too close because it'll.
Is it the Fellowship of the Ring?
It is the Fellowship of the Ring.
Who's the ninja?
Yes.
Was there a ninja in the
Yes.
Fellowship of the Ring?
Who's the ninja?
That guy. Oh, that's Aragorn.
Yeah, it's Aragorn.
You've been a good friend to me. That means
Oh,
something.
thank you. We can have them come with us.
Let's not waste any time.
That's amazing.
Oh, did you need something?
No, Frodo.
Lead the way.
Oh my god, are they all coming?
I hope so.
Holy shit, they're all coming! I think.
God, Gandalf's quick.
Jesus Christ. Alright then, come on,
Yeah.
Aragorn.
Speak.
So
Let's not waste
it's
any
the
time.
one where
Need something.
Hank is killed.
Let's not waste any time.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, that makes sense.
And Walter
Yeah.
White ends up leaving with,
Good day,
with the
friend.
guy to
Keeping
like
well?
live in the middle of nowhere for the rest of his life. And then,
There's this wonderful moment where he's like, you're the smartest guy in the room, but even you can't tell that he made his mind up
Yeah.
to kill me 5 minutes ago.
yeah.
Which is heartbreaking because, you know, it's true.
I've
and
only-
we know it. It's happening. But yeah, that's a good
Well,
episode.
I've only seen Breaking Bad all the way through once.
Hmm.
I've known it's one of those things that it's just so good that there's no point rewatching it as far as I'm concerned.
See, I
I've
haven't seen
seen
most.
it.
I haven't seen most
It's
of season 1.
Great. Walter White's like. I mean, I know the comparison's been drawn before, but it is somewhat Shakespearean.
Yeah.
You know, this figure who starts off ostensibly with noble purposes, but really there's a large aspect of him who just wants to prove he's fucking brilliant.
No, it
An
definitely
ego.
becomes that, doesn't it? As time
It's
goes on.
yeah, but I think that's definitely there from the beginning.
What is it? It's that line he says to Skyler, isn't it? It's the a man
I did it
opens
for
his
me.
door and gets
Oh, yeah,
gets
one-
shot,
that
and you
one.
think that's of me. No, I am the one who knocks, or something like that.
Well, that's somebody. I saw somebody on Reddit point out that that's like frequently mischaracterized as like a really badass boast, but it's not. It's a man who's high on his own ego. It's a power trip.
Yeah. He's
you know.
like saying,
He's basically saying, I am playing God. I am fucking dangerous. And it's just like it's scary what he's
Let's get
become.
going.
And,
Lead on then.
I'm not the victim here. I'm the player.
Oh, a Dragonborn appears.
I don't think you've got
We
the
will
point.
see.
I do.
Show us, Dragonborn.
She fears for him when she should fear him.
That, again, well, yeah, all right.
Shout at us.
I've fucking shouted, you damn twat.
So let me go to the top 10. Number 10,
Strike us with the power of
Atlanta
your
is
voice.
Teddy Perkins.
Okay, not familiar.
Apparently it's a bit like, it's
I
creepy.
am. Now, tell me, Dragonborn.
The Shield is family
We are
meeting.
honored. We will do our
Roots
best to teach.
is part
That is
2.
for you to
Oh, okay.
discover.
The
We
Cheers
are here to
episode
guide
is
you
Showdown
in that.
Part 2,
You are not the
which is the
first,
second,
whether you
22nd
are-
episode of
you
Series
are the
1,
only one
where
that
Sam and
has
Diane
been-
finally
you
kiss.
have shown that
Ah, okay,
you are
explains that.
Dragonborn. You have been
Mad
inborn.
Men is the
But
suitcase.
without training, you have already taken the first steps towards
Yeah,
projecting
Don
your
and
voice
Peggy are
into
working
a
on an
theme.
all-nighter for a Samsonite suitcase
Now let us
pitch,
see if you are willing
and they sort of,
to
it's a
learn.
long dark night of the soul sort of thing, where their relationship,
In the language of
escalates,
dragons.
and then we
Thus,
learn things
your
about them, and they're
dragon
hammering stuff
blood
out, and
gives
all
you an
sorts.
inborn ability to learn
Seinfeld,
words of
the
power.
contest,
All
the gist of the
shouts are made up of
contest
3 words of power.
is that
As you master
George's
each
mother
word, your shout
catches
will
him
become progressively stronger.
in flagrante
Master Einar
himself,
will now teach you
takes a
roll.
fall and ends up in
Second
hospital,
word.
and George swears off the habit indefinitely.
Roll
Jerry doesn't believe he can do it,
backwards in the
and turns the challenge into a bed,
Combine it with Fus
and then Elaine and Kramer
force.
get in on the fun,
Focus your thumb
and there just
on
is there's all sorts of temptations. Apparently a hot nudist across the street that Kramer can't take his eyes off of. The sponge baths that George spies in his mother's shared hospital room.
Okay.
Elaine meets John F. Kennedy Jr. Apparently he's heard of her.
You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first
Yeah,
step.
and Kramer K
You
is
must
like
unlock
almost
its
immediately.
meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout.
Well, they're a bit weird as an episode. Was there any Good Place episodes in on there?
Yes, we'll get to it. The Sopranos is College. And College is the one where Tony Soprano is taking his daughter Meadow to see colleges, and he ends up coming across a rat guy who went into witness protection and sold out in the family, and he ends up hunting him down and killing him. Leftovers is something called International Assassin, where a guy dreams he's an assassin. So let's have a. I can't.
Wind, guide you.
Okay, it must have been in the other
Breath
one.
and
It's not,
force.
it's not working. Why is it
Well,
not
that
working?
is how the rest of us learn shouts.
There we go.
As Dragonborn,
Come on, come on.
Okay,
control
yes.
a slain dragon's life
Good Place is
and
73.
knowledge directly. As part of your
Tell me the
initiation,
episode title and I'll tell you what.
Master Einarth will
Ah,
allow you
Michael's Gambit.
to his understanding of role.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. I don't know it. Oh, that's really annoying. Yeah, okay, oh, hang on. Is this... Okay, is this the one where they... I don't know how much information it gives you. Roughly how much text does it give you?
There's a good bit. There's a solid paragraph of text
Okay,
here.
is this the one where they trick the bad place people
Use
into
your
thinking they've stolen a
unrelenting
train
force shout
to the
strike
middle
the
place?
targets
No.
as they
Okay.
appear.
Is...
Don't overthink. Remember, this is the Rolling Stone. What would is generally considered to be the best episode of any given TV show.
It's not the last one. I know it's not the last one. And the trouble is, there's a lot of good episodes, and I can't remember which one is Michael's. Go on, what one is it?
It's the final episode of Series 1 where they discover that they're in the bad place.
That's a weird name for that episode. But yeah, I mean, it is a good episode. But his laugh, especially, is just so enjoyable. Have you ever watched it?
I didn't really like it. It didn't really work for me.
How far in did
No.
you get?
I think I've watched it all,
Okay.
or most of it.
I recently rewatched it. The last episode gets me genuinely emotional.
Yeah.
With everyone saying goodbye and deciding to move on.
You learn quickly.
No,
It's
it just doesn't.
It's a highly emotively charged episode. I literally ever so slightly wept into my McDonald's as I was watching it.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise.
Huh.
You show great promise.
Last Saturday just gone.
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow
Um,
Master Boy.
So yeah.
Well, I don't think we'll have quite as much conversation on the back of my connection zones next video, personally.
Well, I figured the a good connections round is either challenging but doable for the person doing it, in the sense that it's satisfying when you solve it, or it gives you a lot of stuff to talk about around it.
Yeah, and there won't be an awful lot of conversation on the back of that. But, it's fair enough. I've got another topic, if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll cross that off, because we've already had that one. I heard a theory earlier about Ditto from
You
Pokemon.
will now see how you learn.
Is this the one that it was a failed Mewtwo clone?
Master Boy
Mew
will
clone, but
teach
yeah.
you wool, which
What do you make
means
of that? How do you feel about that?
That's come up so many times.
It's
Actually,
the
kind
first
of.
time I'd seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an old theory, man. I was hearing that
you must
years
hear the
ago.
word
Oh yeah, I don't doubt
Right.
it. It was part of some video I was watching before we started tonight. It was like fan theories that are basically accurate. But it was like one of these. It sort of has enough evidence, but it's also sort of not backed up by some of the evidence that they have given it.
So I suppose that point is really a headcanon, which I'm fine with. So on our YouTube channel, we get because I subscribe to that Pokemon series, and we get
Quickly you can
reminders for it, and you get annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's featured in that
Oh, okay.
as well. It's actually a really good, an animated retelling of Pokemon Red, and it's fucking great, and I'd highly recommend it. It's like 3 hours long if you watch the whole thing, which is on YouTube. But yeah, that's in
Quite
that.
short, really.
Now,
Yeah, it's fucking
stand
great.
next to me.
It's Legolas.
Master Bori will open the gate.
He is not aged well.
Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through
jeez,
before
no.
it closes.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend it. But I do like that theory. I do
Yeah.
like it. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah.
It does
Your
work.
quick mastery of
Yeah.
a new Thum is.
I mean, there's only two
no.
Pokemon that can learn
You are now
Transform.
ready. Retrieve the horn of your
Yeah.
main
And that's
true
the
to the way of the voice.
Ditto and Mew.
You will return.
Where do we need to go next, map-wise? I can't remember where it actually is. It's there it is. The Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, which means heading up towards Dawnstar, nipping in there quick, and then heading across. Which is a tomorrow. Sorry, it's a next week job because it's going to be a long old walk to get there. So, I propose that we call it.
Breath and force.
We call it here. We'll find a nice little view to look
Oh,
down.
really? Didn't even seem that long since we started.
It's been about an hour, but it's one of those.
No.
There's not a massive amount more we can do that'll be worth doing tonight. Especially not if we're going to
No.
walk everywhere.
Fair enough.
I kind of want to walk everywhere, you know. Do you know? Oh, actually, you know when we were looking out of the. Oh, that does not look good, does it? You know when we were just outside the castle earlier and we were looking
Yeah.
up. This is it. There we go. This is what we were looking up at.
Ugh.
Because that's it down there. Look.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
And we followed
Yeah.
that path round. Remember we were fighting those bandits on the bridge? That's fair.
Vaguely.
That's that bridge.
Come a
right?
long old way.
We have gone round and then climbed back up. We could potentially work our way down that way, but it will most likely kill us. And we want to head somewhere over. We want to head to about there, give or take. There's a village that we're going to head to first, which is over there. A little town over there we're going to go to because it's on the way. And we'll head over that way. I wonder if I can mark it. No, it won't show. Never mind. If it was showing it on the map, I would have demonstrated just how well I know the area. We could go to Morphal, but I kind of don't want to go to Morphal because it's a pain in the ass. So that means going through here. So yeah, I think we go to Dawnstar and then go across. We'll probably do most of it. Most of it will be walking tomorrow, next week, but we'll see. In the meantime, thank you all for joining us. If you did, which you didn't, but thank you anyway. You gonna say anything, Ben?
Hi.
Bye, everyone.